What is going on, guys? It is BenQ here, back with a patch update video. Now, we'll be talking about the new big patch that just came out. So guys, let's get to it. So the first patch notes are all about the new mode. So in this mode, players will race to find a jewel and take it to the Getaway Van before anyone else to win the match. Jewels can be found in special supply drop safes located along the edge of the first storm circle. The safes take a long time to open, so make sure the area is clear before attempting to claim a jewel. 4 jewels will be in play on the map at all times. If a player escapes with the jewel or one is lost in the storm, a new supply drop will bring a replacement. So that's good to know just in case someone does die in the storm and you can't really do much, especially if it's close to the last circle. When a jewel is picked up, it'll be visible on the map for everyone for 30 seconds. So you'll be able to see your opponent for the first 30 seconds and then you'll have to guess if the players have it. And I'm guessing you find out if they start building towards the van. Carrying a jewel will give players health and shields over time, but also slow them down by 10%. So it's kind of like a support class. The one that's got the jewel will play more back while your teammates do all the building, because with a 10% slower movement speed, it might be a little harder to build against another player. Now, I'm sure you'll be fine, just going to be unfortunate to face off against really good builders. You do get health and shields over time, and you get 1 HP every second. It's pretty slow, which is good, because if it was fast, then that would be pretty OP. It's just basically compensating for the 10% movement loss. 4 total Getaway Vans will be in the map, 3 that arrive early in the match, and 1 more that shows up near the end. Getaway Vans float in midair. Jewel carriers must build up and then interact with them in order to complete a getaway. The goal is to find or steal a jewel and take it to one of the vans in order to secure the victory royale. So I was getting told you only need 1 jewel to get a win. I looked over it and it does seem right. Now, I'm pretty sure there are 4 winners if that's the case, so 4 teams can win in 1 match. Now, once the jewels arrive, safe drops and getaway vans will be visible on the map at all times. 12 red pursuit supply drops land at the very beginning of a match. These carry a variety of longer range weapons and other items, and are the only way to obtain the new grappling item in this mode. So I'm guessing they appear in random spots around the map, and you'll be able to see all 12 on your map, but I'm not sure about that part. Now, they carry long range weapons, which is pretty cool, and it's the only way to obtain the grappler in the new mode. Now, the grappler is also in the other modes too, so just take note of that. Resource harvesting amounts increased by 50%. This is awesome, so you'll be getting materials twice as fast as usual. It'll kind of bring back the feel of gathering materials in the older season before Epic nerfed them. Now, I'm pretty sure this is significantly faster, but it's still pretty sweet. Only rare weapons or higher will be found in this mode, so only blue, purple, and oranges will be found in this mode, which means more harder hitting weapons throughout the whole game. Now, rifts, rift-to-goes, and launch pads have been removed to reduce mobility for the getaway van engagements. I was just wondering about this, so you won't have any sort of fast travel items in this mode, which makes sense, because you can't just grab the jewel and then rift into the van, because that would be pretty easy. Profile stats, KD wins are tracked in this mode, but umbrellas are not awarded for wins. Alright, so let's talk about weapons plus items. So, grappler added. Fire at nearby objects, pull yourself towards it. Can be found in vending machines, floor loot, treasure chests, supply drops, and supply llamas. Chain multiple shots together to travel great distances. So, you'll be able to swing kind of like Spider-Man, not needing to touch the floor when reusing the grappler. Has 15 charges, discarded when charges are depleted. Now, not sure what I think about the 15 charges. I feel like that might be too many uses with this new weapon. I was thinking more around the mark of 7 charges, and I'm sure this number will change once Epic figures out that it might be too much. So, it's an epic rarity, which is purple. Vaulted revolvers, rip the revolver. Wasn't really using it that much, but it's a solid gun to use if you did have a blue one. Rarity color adjustments. So some items have been removed or modified to better reflect their effectiveness. This only affects their colors and other characteristics are unchanged. So this was actually talked about during the new grappler trailer. There were a few weapons with changed color grades, so as the above statement, the color changes doesn't change any sort of stats towards any weapons. Epic just made color adjustments to help give the weapons a more proper rarity. Removed common suppressed submachine gun. Removed rare rocket launcher. So the blue rocket launcher is not in the game. I guess that's fine because a blue rocket launcher was still a pretty good weapon to use. You'd be able to explode a bunch of your opponent's materials pretty easy with it. So it's only available in Epic and Legendary now. Increased Epic rocket launcher's drop rate by 18.57%. Increased Legendary rocket launcher drop rate by 2.5%. So they did adjust the drop rates. Not sure if the overall change makes it easier to find the rockets, but we'll just have to see. Removed Legendary bolt action sniper. Now, I'm not exactly sure why they did this, but my guess is because of the new heavy sniper. They wanted to give the heavy sniper more power towards both types of snipers. So now the heavy sniper is kind of the big dog in this sniper category. The gold bolt was super solid, but now the heavy is the only one that's got that legendary status. Removed rare pistol. Remote explosives increased from rare to epic. Portafort decreased from epic to rare. Semi-auto sniper rifle decreased from epic and legendary to uncommon and rare. Increased the frequency that semi-auto sniper rifles drop to align more with their rarity class. Increased uncommon semi-auto sniper drop rate by 9.29%. Increased rare semi-auto sniper drop rate by 9.29%. Not going to talk much about the semi-autos because it's not really used that much. So dual pistols decreased in rarity from epic and legendary to rare and epic. Suppressed pistols decreased in rarity from epic and legendary to rare and epic. Remember, this is only a color change and not a status change. Burst assault rifles accuracy adjustments. So when holding down the trigger, the first 2 bursts are more accurate. Spread down sights benefit increased from 35% to 40%. Crouch speed benefit reduced from 25% to 20%. Jumping and falling spread penalty reduced from 25% to 10%. Sprinting spread penalty reduced from 50% to 30%. So that's actually pretty interesting because if you got some solid aim and you land those 2 opening bursts, then you've put your opponent's HP at a really low point. This is an interesting adjustment because not that many people use the burst. So if you've got good aim, then try out the burst. So I'm going to start using the burst a little more to see how it is. Increased drop stat count for Boogie Bomb from 1 to 2. Much needed change. Boogie Bomb wasn't really being picked up as much, but I probably still won't use it because there are better items to hold. Increased maximum stack size for Stink Bomb from 5 to 6. Now, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure the Stink Bomb originally had 6 stack and Epic put it down to 5. Overall, this is an interesting change and the Stink Bombs are solid items to hold. Increased maximum stack size for the Sheild potions from 2 to 3. Now, this is the biggest stack change for sure. So you can now fully heal and still have an extra half to use if you do take damage. So 3 halves might be really good to hold on to now. I'll be updating my thoughts in the future on halves versus minis. Alright, so a big gameplay change. In the moving storm phases, when the storm reaches its destination, it'll cause a surge of energy that destroys player-built structures located on the storm wall. So once the storm stops moving, every structure inside the storm will get destroyed. I'm guessing it's a damage over time thing, just like the storm does damage to you. Now, I think the smaller the storm gets, the more damage the storm will do to your structures. Because if you're inside the storm and you need to get to a rift, I'm sure the first storm won't destroy everything right away. So guys, that's it for this update. A lot of interesting updates for sure. Anyways guys, a like and a sub will be greatly appreciated as it does help me out a lot. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and night, and I'll see you on the next one.